안녕하세요. 학교에서 영어로 하라고 그래가지고 죄송합니다. 영어로 하겠습니다. All right. So my name is Timothy Lee. I'm from the State University of New York. We have a campus out in Songdo, Incheon. So before we sort of get into the benefits of using AWS service, it's for your benefit to understand the operation that we run out in Korea in Songdo. Okay, so just like the California State University system, New York State, it being the largest state in the United States, has a very large network of universities within the state of New York. So there are 64 campuses. So every major city in New York pretty much has a state university. So 64 campuses and a large number of students. So of the 64 campuses, there are 2 universities actually represented in Songdo. First of all, we get applications from students from more than 60 countries. We have about 800 students and they're from 35 nations around the world. So very diverse school. So we have 2 universities, like I said. One is Stony Brook University. It's a major STEM university in America. And we also provide a business program through Stony Brook University. And these are some of our most notable alums. Obviously, you might recognize a famous person on the left, upper left. Dr. Oh Myung, 한국에서 부총리 하셨죠, right? So former vice minister, obviously, and then vice chairman of Doosan Group we have, and Macintosh project, person who started the project, Jeff Raskin, and the former president of Stanford University was also an alum, computer science major of Stony Brook University, and so many other notable alums that have come out of Stony Brook University. Okay, so through Stony Brook University, we offer 5 different majors, 4 STEM, 1 business. So just to give you a little bit of idea of what kind of programs that we have brought over to Korea from New York is one is Applied Mathematics and Statistics program that is ranked number 3 in the United States. So number 1 ranked program in the United States is Brown University, obviously is an Ivy League school. Number 2 is Stanford. And number 3 is Stony Brook University. And number 4 is Harvard. So we're right up there in terms of the strength of the program and the number of graduates that we place into workforce. And also computer science, I believe that is ranked somewhere in the 17th in the nation. And then we have mechanical engineering and TSM, fairly strong STEM programs out in Songdo. And then we have a very popular business management program where you can do all kinds of stuff like your traditional finance, marketing, accounting, so on and so forth. And the second school that we brought over last year in September is the world-famous Fashion Institute of Technology. Obviously, it's the number 1 ranked fashion school in the world. As you can see, notable alums, Calvin Klein. I'm sure some of you are wearing Calvin Klein underwears today. Probably, maybe not. Michael Kors, maybe some ladies are carrying, MK handbags today. And then Nina Garcia, and then, probably Amsala is the up-and-coming, wedding dress designer. There's challenging Vera Wang in America these days. So we have fashion design and fashion business management at our Songdo campus. So in total, 5 under Stony Brook, 2 under FIT, so a total of 7 programs. You might be wondering, okay, it's a good school, but in Korea, how well do the graduates do? So we had our very first batch of graduates last year, and we've graduated 2 classes after that. So we have 3 batches, and these are the companies where our students have landed in Korea and overseas. So obviously, a lot of the companies you recognize, Facebook obviously is there. Hopefully AWS will one day hire one of our computer science majors, graduates. So we are out there. We're getting out there. And besides, it's the State University of New York, so we have more than 500,000 alumni spread throughout the world, and a ton of State University graduates in Korea also. So there they are, Stony Brook University, red, FIT, blue. So we have a very unique problem. Usually when you run a university, you just have one university, right? But we have under our roof, we're supposed to represent 2 different schools. So we have this unique problem. And this is what our website looked like before. As you can see, the major problem we had was that at the bottom in the red box you see there, we were using Drupal, and we were using domestic server. I'm not an expert with this whole, the internet technology and these clouds and stuff like that. But as far as I know, that was our biggest problem. So of the many problems, obviously, as an admissions person in charge of admissions, we would like to, have every visitor to our website to stay on our website for as long as possible, right? For them to go to different pages and check out different contents, go to major pages, go to our student services pages, and so on and so forth. But the biggest thing was that the drop-off was like more than 50%. So people come in, but they leave as soon as they come in. So half of the people that actually visit our website, that was a big issue. So what did we do? So the challenges, they were obviously, trying to do 2 schools under one umbrella. And also we need to obviously reduce response time and ensure sort of continuous access. I showed you that more than students from all over, more than 70 countries, they try to access our website before they apply. So that was something we needed to ensure, having that continuous access for the students. And also, sad to say, we have 2 different recruiting cycles, unlike Korean universities. Korean universities recruit once a year for the March beginning, right? March semester. But we recruit once in the fall and once in spring. So 2 different 2 recruiting cycles. And during the peak season, we've had our website went down twice. In the last 2 years, which wasn't a good thing. So we really needed to address this issue. And also, using Drupal as a CMS, what didn't work for us because we needed to upgrade our service and apply new designs, which wasn't possible. We needed those because we need to create a responsive web design for multi-devices, meaning on mobile, on PC, on your notebook, and whatever other gadgets you might use to access our website. Our website was not designed for that, and nor was our web service, what was that great. So solutions. So what have we done? We reduced latency, improved accessibility for students from various countries, and also obviously scalability and stability during peak seasons. And also, trying to improve our service and operation efficiency with minimal workforce. We only have right now a staff of 3 people running our public relations department in our office. So we needed to keep our costs low, but but bring our level of service up high. So before, after, not going to go into explaining the whole thing here. Okay, so I like this page because it's very graphical. I'm in charge of running the Fashion Institute of Technology, so I'm a very graphical person. So obviously, I like the fact that we were able to reduce latency and improve accessibility through AWS service. Obviously, you see all these circles around the globe, where students would access through which our students would access our website. And obviously, scalability and reliability through this application load balancing server, which sort of helps out during the peak season and off-peak season. And also, we definitely had to have redundancy because, like I mentioned to you before, our website went down, twice during peak seasons. And cost is obviously a big issue. We are paying a flat fee, no matter how our traffic, whether it increased or decreased. But through AWS, we're able to keep our costs low. So now, what we have is obviously we used a web design agency called Colt, and they did a fantastic job hard coding our website and making it accessible by different devices, and also creating a very responsive design. And obviously, AWS has been a big help for us. I had a different slide than this one, so I'll just say to you. So one was that the biggest thing that I got out of using AWS was that before, 50% of the people that were visiting our website left as soon as they entered. That 50 was actually 52%. It has gone down to something like 37%. So we have gained a great number of audience by going with AWS. And obviously the second thing is the amount of time that the visitors, the very first hit, they click, it went from over 7 seconds down to something like 3.7 seconds. So we were able to reduce that access time greatly. And obviously, as a result of that, we're getting a lot more applications and from all over the world. So we're very happy with AWS, and I want to thank you guys. All right, that's it for me. Thank you very much.